What's happening, guys? So I had a couple people on my YouTube ask me how my spring and cam swap and everything worked out on my car, and I have to say it went really good. I have basically a stock bottom N350. It's got the cast pistons, crank, and all that good stuff in it. But I put vortec heads on there, and vortec heads can't handle very much lift. So I ended up doing some research, and I went and got some LS6 springs from my buddy. He had them on off a Corvette head that he had disassembled or something at one time. And I had to get the special comp retainers for them to fit the top of the Beehive spring. Other than that, they went on there great. Cam went in there. The cam is the comp 280 Magnum, or it's 280H, something like that. It's got a 230 intake and exhaust duration at 50, and it's a 480 lift cam, so it's not too extreme. However, the vortec heads wouldn't handle that, so I put all those springs on there. They went on there fine, didn't have to do any machining or anything like that. The engine started right up on the engine stand to do the break-in process, no issue at all, didn't even have to hardly crank it or anything. And from that point I got it back in the car and I've been driving it around. I have about 1,200 miles on it right now. I drive this car every day, it's my daily driver. You know, I take kids to school, I run errands, all that kind of good stuff. It doesn't make any weird noises, doesn't run funny, you know, doesn't hesitate or do anything weird now. It runs, I would say, perfectly, just about. I did, however, take off the 750, I had a Holley 750 vacuum secondary carburetor on there, and I switched it out to a Holley 650 double pumper. That made a bit of difference. I think the 750 was just a little bit too much carburetor, like just the airflow going through it was too much or something. It ran pretty good, but it just was never quite right, like perfect. Sometimes it'd have a little hesitation or something like that. But I'm switched out to the 650 now and it runs perfectly. I can leave from an idle, no problem. I can give it gas, like half throttle, full throttle from any speed or in any gear, and it just pretty much goes, or it'll downshift and take off. You know, it doesn't fall flat, doesn't stumble or run weird or hesitate, nothing. So in all in all, it's pretty good. That worked out perfectly. So if you have a similar setup, you know, if you've got the vortec heads, or I guess these springs will even work on just a regular, like a truck head or whatever you might have, regular Chevy 350 head. They're definitely an upgrade, and I didn't have any issues at all. Haven't had any yet, and it's just working good. So here's a couple video clips for you of me doing a couple drive-bys for you to see what it sounds like, and showing it idling and stuff so you can hear it. And see you guys later.